Manzanita Post is a small settlement built around a railroad station in the middle of tall trees. Because of its remote area, the whole place has a slightly eerie atmosphere. The dense woodlands surrounding Manzanita make it feel isolated and tucked away deep from the rest of civilization. The train station itself is pretty small and fairly bare bones, but it has a rustic design with wooden details, and the antlers above the doorway give it plenty of character. On the very south side of the settlement, you can find a small log cabin for purchase. It costs $400, however, as soon as you step inside, it becomes abundantly clear why. The cabin is extremely well decorated, featuring a large stone fireplace with two massive antlers mounted above it, two beds, a table, a drawer, and even a large bearskin rug spread across the floor. It's easily the most charming interior out of any safe house in the game. The main building of Manzanita Post is a large wooden cabin that functions as the settlement's general store. Outside, you can see several animal pelts hanging along the storefront, adding to the vibe. It works like a normal general store, which is very useful for this part of the map. One thing that really stands out about Manzanita is its architecture. Most locations in RDR lean heavily into the traditional Western aesthetic, meaning that Manzanita feels extremely distinct from pretty much everything else. There are also a few activities here. You can play 5-finger fish fillet and do bounties, which is a nice plus that adds some replayability. There's also a newspaper vendor here, and of course that's including the general store you mentioned earlier. Overall, Manzanita is a small isolated settlement that looks great and offers a decent amount of functionality. It's a very pleasant place to stop by if you're traveling through tall trees. And also, who can forget the Canadian shopkeeper? That's pretty wholesome, eh?